shampoo your hair.
Oh.
Sometimes. Some do.
I was like, mine doesn't.
Some do.
Well, yeah.
Do you have like the brush, the shampoo brush that has like the little teeth and you put it on your head and you scrub it?
Where do you get such a thing at?
I got mine at Walmart.
I need one of these.
I mean,
Walmart.
Wait, from
so you put
Amazon.
suds on them? You put suds on them? And
No, well you could. I mean, you can. But I don't.
Describe that to me.
It is literally a brush and it has like a bunch of teeth on it. But they're hard like plastic rubber teeth. And they just comb, you don't comb your hair, you just brush you rub your hair with it. So it's good times.
Great times. I don't have one of those.
I'm going to pull up a picture for you. That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Pull it up right now.
I need one of those though, really badly. Okay?
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna pull it up.
But hang on, the wet brushes. Speaking of brushes, sorry, I know rabbit hole here, but the wet brushes, like I am obsessed with those.
Yeah.
Okay, do they work?
They work amazing. Okay, so I have long, thick hair, right?
Right, and my daughter does as well.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yes.
So I got mine from my hairstylist, and it's amazing.
So I was looking at these brushes, and scalp. It's actually called a scalp massager. I lied.
Ooh, I love that.
Is that one of those spider-looking things?
No, not really.
Oh.
No, the scalp massager's like the metal wire
Yeah.
ones. Those give me cold chills.
Ooh.
But it's like a shampoo scalp massager.
Okay, I've actually seen those. I did not know.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
great.
I didn't know that's what that was either.
Yeah. So I have a friend of mine told me about this hairbrush. It is a Gimme beauty brush.
What is it? What's
Gimme?
the...
It is supposed to be damage-free detangling for thick hair, and her daughter has really thick hair.
Yeah.
And I've not brought myself to buy it yet because it's like $35. But I'm like, if a brush is $35, it must be a good brush. And she swears by it. So I'm going to bite the bullet eventually and buy it for her. Maybe for
Will you
Christmas.
please bring it in? Let us see this.
Or if I were you, I'd try the wet brush.
She has 2 wet brushes.
Which kind? I'm going to take a picture of my wet brush.
Take it, because that's why I'm curious.
Mine's Sleeping Beauty. It's like the princess one.
Okay,
It's like a wooden...
No, I want to see it because that's why I asked, because she has 2 wet brushes and the bristles actually break.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
Let me
got
hook
2
you
or
up.
3. I'll bring mine too. We'll bring
Okay,
let's have a wet brush party.
Camissa loves a good wet brush.
You can't beat a good wet brush.
I went to see it because what I have, honestly, is like her bristles break.
Oh, no.
And so I'm like,
So, because, we all have thick hair. Everyone in the room here. So I can remember literally, like, when I was her age, my mom brushing out. I love my hair to be played with, brushed, whatever. And I remember literally, like, her spraying that. There used to be I think it was Johnson & Johnson detangler. And I remember her just coating that on, trying to get through my hair. And
oh, yeah.
And all those. Do you use a detangler on her hair?
No, I mean, she does use conditioner.
Okay. But
she does.
Leave-in conditioner.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was... that was one of the main things. So... I did not know that people don't shampoo and condition their hair every time they shower. Like when they're washing their hair, I didn't know they didn't condition it every time.
Well, because we have to. See, we're in, yeah.
Like, I didn't know that was a thing. And somebody's like, yeah, I just shampoo it. And I was like, wait, what?
I know.
I was like, you don't put conditioner in it? And they were like, no. And I was like, hair. Every single time I wash my hair.
Well, then sometimes I just double condition. I mean, just condition.
Oh, I don't do that. Because then you start getting oily stuff.
You do. And so here's the thing that I do. You guys can tell me if I'm weird.
Oh, we love to know.
When I shampoo my hair.
I love you.
Before you even say a word. We got it.
Talking about, it being oily, like I do shampoo my scalp. But when I shampoo everything.
Yes.
But when I condition, I only condition the ends.
Yes, me as well.
Okay.
People do that. Yeah.
No, that's not
and
weird.
Sometimes I use apple cider vinegar.
Really?
Strip it.
That I don't do,
No.
But apple cider vinegar does soften your hair.
So my grandmother was real big on using vinegar on your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'd go to school, I could smell the vinegar on my hair. You know what I mean? But it would be, the real
No,
vinegar.
you're not rinsing that out enough. Because really, once it dries, you shouldn't smell it at all.
Yeah, I could smell it.
Well, what do you do? Yeah.
But you probably didn't have lice either, so.
Oh, no, that was just, she would do that for like conditioner.
Yeah, but it also, if I'm correct, and I could be wrong, this could be fake news, but it repels like
Yeah, tea
lice.
tree oil does that too.
Yes.
Yeah, they always say like when you start school.
Yeah.
They always say to do that too. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that, I condition whenever I shampoo, but I also like, as you said, like I like condition just my ends.
Just the ends.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. No, that's not weird.
No,
Okay,
it's
you have
not.
to go
Okay, well,
further.
that's
you have to
good.
bring a little bit more to this table if you want to be weird to this
Okay,
group.
well, good,
okay,
because I don't know, I kind of like being weird.
it takes a lot.
Well,
It takes
I
a
also
lot.
don't put things in my hair. Like, I don't put leave-in conditioner. I don't put baby powder. I don't put things in my hair.
Dry
Like
shampoo. Go ahead, dry
hairspray.
shampoo.
I don't put
You
dry
don't?
shampoo. I put nothing in my hair.
Today I have
Ooh,
salt water spray in my hair.
Ooh, okay, hang on. If we're gonna tell, I have
The
okay,
beach curls.
Ooh, we're telling. I have hairspray in my. Now I'm the hairspray queen. That's why
Oh,
bugs love
good
my hair.
Lord.
Bugs love my hair.
She does.
Hairspray? I don't have bugs that like
Oh,
I
they
use
always
hairspray.
come after my hairspray.
Huh.
Bugs
You
always-
don't-
What hairspray
No.
are you using?
Hang
That's probably
on.
why.
She doesn't put in no, she puts in like a hair spray. Like, you don't understand. It's not just like
Ain't no wind gonna mess me up over here.
Listen,
Okay.
yeah, the wind can
Okay.
totally
No,
not.
I'm doing some beachy waves today.
I love beach
So, and it's
beach
just
hair
a salt
don't care.
spray.
No, I don't.
No, I love that. That looks good. Yeah.
I don't know. I used to put stuff in my hair. Like, I used to, like, when I fix it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would put like hairspray on it just a little bit. But no, I don't put stuff in it.
I am interested. I'm using all the shampoo I have right now because I'm not buying. Like, I'm on a kick right now. I'm not buying anything else until I've used what I have. My kids hate that because I'm doing that with food too. Like, no
No,
more
I get like that
snacks
too.
until-
No, I do that. Did you get that from me? Because I do that too.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your fingerprints
She
in my
knew.
life.
She
Yes.
knew you. She knew you
wondered.
did that.
Oh,
so
is
she
that
thought.
Beckyism over there going on?
But I want to try the shampoo bars. Have you seen the shampoo
No, I have no
bars?
clue what you're
I've
talking
heard
about.
of them, but I'm not.
They
What?
are shampoo bars. They're supposed to be less waste because you don't have all the plastic and everything. But the reviews on them are they do suds up and they do actually clean a lot better because they say like your bottled shampoo is 70% water anyway.
But wait, is it not true? Let me put a pin in that for a second. Is it not true though? The more shampoo suds, the less clean it is, right?
I don't know.
I think I've heard that.
I
before.
have
If
heard
it
that
gets
too.
Too.
But this isn't.
Soapy?
It's not like super sudsy, but
Okay.
it's like a bar.
So you just
soap.
take your bar and rub it on your head.
Well, I guess you rub it on your hands and then you put it on your hair.
Oh, I have too much hair for that. There's no way. Like, I need it
I don't know.
I need it like
oh, I
piled
think I'm
up.
gonna try that.
I would try.
When I
I'm
get through
gonna
all
try
mine.
it when I'm done with all my shampoo and conditioner. But even like people with long hair have like.
But I'm
sore
also
bites.
one of those like when you find something that works, getting me to branch out can be a little difficult.
But I think with
So-
hair, sometimes if you keep using the same old, like there it is, the same old. I like to kick it up a notch.
Oh.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but can people can you tell a difference? Like, I mean, like if you would have used different shampoo today, like you think people would have been like, oh, she used a different shampoo.
Maybe. I'll let you know.
I mean, stick.
I'll
Like,
let
here's
you
the
know
thing,
if I get
I
any
was like, you know,
compliments
it works.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, I'm also very particular with my hair because, like, I have a lot of hair, and I've always had a lot of hair.
Now there is an app though, and this is and I really want. I would love telling little secrets like this. Love this. You can actually use this app, and when you are looking for shampoo, you scan it, and it'll tell you if the ingredients are good or not.
Oh yeah, I've seen that app.
Yeah.
Good in what sense?
Like good for your hair, or if it's like rough
If
on
it's
your
like
hair.
chemicals, or if it's
Yeah,
natural,
yeah.
or if it's
or you don't have
hazardous.
to use the app if you stick with what you know.
I know,
Yeah, but I have never had anybody compliment my hair.
I have.
Oh, I have.
No, hold on.
Wait.
You didn't let me finish.
Going after you.
I have never had anybody compliment my hair unless it is like dirty, because dirty hairstyles is better.
Oh,
so, like,
really?
When it's clean,
Yeah.
like when I
I know,
shampoo
I
it
do
and when
know.
I condition
So it's funny you
it.
say that because I don't disagree that it styles
Yeah,
better.
it styles better when
However,
it's dirty.
I get compliments though also when it is clean because I'll be like, oh, I don't know what's different. It's clean. I say that afterwards. I'm like, it's clean. I don't really know what's different.
I actually bought this stuff that I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a little powder and it basically dirties up your hair. And
Dirties
so,
up your hair?
Yeah. So like after I wash my hair, if I'm gonna fix it, I put that powder in, and it helps. Like
Oh
it gives
my gosh,
it
see,
the
I can't do
texture
all
like
that.
it's a powder or like it's a dirty.
Oh, see, I don't know. I can't do that.
Little fun fact.
No,
about
I have
myself.
like I don't know if it's like tactile sensitive. I don't know what the term would be, but just like having stuff like on my head.
Well, I
ugh.
had this one hairspray, and I can't. I'm not gonna. Well, I wouldn't name the name, but I can't remember the name of it. I don't have it anymore. I threw it out. But it like smelled like alcohol. Like when I use it, like everybody like
The vodka.
You smell, yeah, no, and I'm supposed to be like, no, I'm not drinking. No, I need every brain cell I have. I'm not drinking over here. And anyway, so I ended up throwing it out because I was like, I just don't.
I don't need people to think I'm an alcoholic.
No, this is all natural.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, funny. I don't know. I use very little on my hair. I shampoo and I condition it, and then, I do take a hot iron to it occasionally.
I do that.
Look at you. Take it to the woodshed. I do take a hot iron.
I do take a hot iron to it every now and then.
I don't curl
She
it,
closed
though.
her eyes when she said that. I do take a hot iron.
Because I know that's frowned upon.
By who? You just put the heat protectant spray on it.
I know, but you know how I am with stuff.
Listen, I say all that as somebody who never fixes their hair or very rarely does, so.
I think you do great with your hair. You really, yeah.
I only know these things from my hairstylist when she does it.
Right.
Well, and what a good old blow dryer, you know.
See, I don't feel like that. Maybe it's just me, because I don't feel like that when I get my hair done.
No.
Like if they put stuff in it, like I don't feel like, ugh.
I think I love getting my hair done.
But nothing, I can tell you now, like the hairstylists, they just know what they're doing. Like,
well,
they're trained professionals.
well,
we only play
sure.
that at home. We only play the role at home. Yeah.
Well, I'm just always like, here,
Yeah.
do this, do that, because I can't.
And they work their magic. Remember, like, what is that? What is this? I can work magic, but I can't do a miracle here.
Well, that's the reason I always
Well,
ask.
indeed.
Still magnolias.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, hang on. What was the one? Just go with it. Remember with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston and
Aniston.
and whatever. We're going in deep here. Remember in her hair.
Is that? I've never seen that one, but
Wait,
I saw
Hurricane
the ad.
Katrina
Oh,
couldn't
it's
help
good.
this.
Well, you know. Oh, it may have been. What's the one with Sandra Bullock where she's the
Miss Congeniality?
Miss Congeniality?
Oh my God, I
that
love
hair
that one.
was a good
That
one.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whenever they're trying to brush her hair out.
They're trying
Yeah.
to wax her legs.
You know, woman's hard, people.
Oh, the things
Yeah,
we
it
do.
is. You know, it is. It really is. As
It's
I was
hard.
dressing my boys today, I was like, Jameson was so, like, having a moment, and I was like, dude, you know how easy it is.
So,
Oh.
funny story, speaking of dressing boys.
True
And then
story.
we can, true story. So, I come in today and Nick's wearing the same shorts he wore yesterday. And I said, are those the same shorts you wore yesterday? He's like, yeah. I said, well, you're not going to school in that. They're going to call CPS and think I'm not a good parent. Go change your shorts. So he comes out with a completely different pair of shorts, and Kinley goes, you know, it must be so nice to just throw on whatever you want and not worry about matching.
Seriously.
It's so true. It's so true.
And I just kind of looked at her and I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
You're
Like, you're not wrong.
Your children, Autumn Scott Hall, I want to go on record here, are just absolutely adorable and beautiful.
That's, you know,
You guys did good work.
thanks.
Okay?
They're good
Yeah.
kids for the most part. I told Mr. Setzer that today. I'm like, they're your problem now, but they're actually really good kids. Cause
They are good kids.
I just didn't want to walk them across because I was late, so.
Well, they are.
And listen, as long as my kids behave for other people better than they behave for me, which I
And
found
they
out
do.
that is a thing.
That is normal.
Well,
That
you
is
know-
a
you know
thing.
your kids are, yeah, absolutely.
That I have taken such comfort in that. Somebody told me that one time. You know, you're a good mom when your kids behave for other people because they know how to act.
Mhm.
And my kids do. Everybody always is like, your kids are so good. And I'm like, are we talking about the same
Yeah, see,
thing?
that's exactly. So it's funny because I don't know if I've said this, and I'm sorry if I did, if I'm sounding like a broken record, but I've said that. Like, when I pick him up from preschool, I'll be like, well, you know, everything good? Well, yeah. Why are you asking that? And I'm like, well, because he's a fireball at home. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
So
I'm
he's
like, I am so glad that he behaves for
bullet.
you. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what did you do? You didn't bird this kid. Why is he being so nice to you?
Because he knows how to act. And that's, they know how to act. They know
The
what's
words were
expected.
said, literally, and I quote, he's always good. And I'm like,
But you know what? That should,
so 3 days a week you get it? Holy moly.
but that should make
What?
you feel good. That should
It
make
does.
you feel like,
No, I would prefer that than the other,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to the 29th day of August, girls.
That's
Today
right.
is according to
September's
Hoyle
right
Day.
around the corner.
Hoyle. Remember, like, I've heard that. Well, according to Hoyle Day.
I don't even
It's
know
like,
who Hoyle is.
okay, we've looked this up. They seem like they, yes.
Yeah, I was like,
it's
I
like
don't know what that is
like a rule book. Like, according to Hoyle is like a rule book.
I just had a momentary panic. I think maybe today's my grandparents' 60th anniversary, but it may be tomorrow.
Oh, well, happy
So,
anniversary.
so
by
happy
the way.
early anniversary
Or
or
right on point.
Happy anniversary.
You could just say happy anniversary because you're not going to be on tomorrow.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60
Yeah.
years. 60
And Brad
years.
and I will not remember this.
Okay,
probably.
good. According to Hoyle, you should always tell people happy anniversary,
Absolutely.
especially at big milestones.
Yes. All right. Happy anniversary.
That's why I'm
This is
At
chop
minimum.
suey day. Chop
Chop
suey.
suey!
I don't know that I can eat chop suey. What is
I
chop
don't even
suey?
know. I remember
I have
being
no clue what that
younger
is.
and chop suey being like a phrase, like one of the catchphrases that we'd always say
Yeah.
as kids, but I don't actually
I
know what
noticed
it
the way you
is.
said that it was a thing.
Yeah,
I
chop
know.
suey!
It's almost like is that the pig?
No,
Suey,
that's
suey, I know,
suey.
Is that why they do it like that?
No.
Oh.
No, no.
Actually, it is suey when you yell for pigs.
I know, that's
Yeah,
the reason
suey.
why.
Well, I heard you say it, and you say it differently than we said it, and that's why it threw me off.
I say
'Cause
everything different.
We
Oh, yeah.
Well, when we
Yeah.
would yell for pigs, we'd go suey, suey, suey.
What?
Yeah.
It's a, yeah.
I feel like, wait,
Wait,
hang on.
what do you do different?
Tiramisu. Tiramisu.
That's not, no.
I know it's different, but it's just like hollering
That's
out
funny.
tiramisu.
I do love tiramisu.
Oh, a good tiramisu with the coffee on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even mad.
I'm
If
Googling
somebody
chop
was-
suey.
Somebody wants to play with my hair and feed me tiramisu.
I mean, like, it's just, that's, whenever
I'll
you
be
did,
good.
whenever you yelled chop suey like that, it made me think of that.
I know, well, that's what suey.
I'm going
Yeah.
to stop chop suey. Well, it is a dish. It is an actual real dish,
Yeah, it is.
but it's not a true Chinese dish. It's an American Chinese cuisine. Meat, eggs, cooked quickly with vegetables like bean sprouts,
Cook
cabbage,
quickly.
and celery, and a
Cook it quickly.
starch thickened. So really, it's like every other American Chinese dish. It's meat, vegetables in
That
a
sounds
cornstarch
delicious.
sauce.
Okay.
Why do you say you don't think you could eat that? I could still eat that.
I'm really, okay. True confession, true story. I'm
You
not.
don't like meat and veggies? That's
I love
false.
meat
That's
and
a lie.
veggies. No, I don't
It is.
like eggs. I know.
You don't
No,
have to put eggs in it.
you said eggs.
Well, but you can veto that. Veto.
I really want to like eggs. I want it so bad. I really do.
It's tomorrow, for the record. My grandparents' anniversary is tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Well, you told him happy
Happy
anniversary on the
anniversary
radio.
early. You're on it. See, you're
There
the
you go.
first one to tell them
That's right.
because you're the favorite.
That is not right.
Okay.
That is not true.
Individual Rights Day. You have individual right. You have a right.
Woohoo!
I have
yeah,
a Bill
we
of
do.
Rights.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
International Day Against Nuclear Test Day.
I'm not sure there's anything good from nuclear weapons.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Mm.
Here we go. This is good. Lemon Juice Day. I love lemon juice.
I love lemon juice with a little bit of sugar and a cornstarch pudding and a pie crust.
I
Look
thought
at
you were going
you.
to say with some sugar and some water because of lemon shake up.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
No, I love lemon pie.
I do too.
Lemon pie?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Love lemon pie.
Yeah.
Do you make a lemon pie?
Yeah, I have made lemon pie before. Yeah.
And
I
honest
bet
to
I
God-
bet it's not that good because I don't know what your cooking's like. So I bet it's
Okay.
terrible.
Honest
I
to
bet it's
God,
just
no.
terrible.
Honest to God can lay it down. Let me tell you, that girl can do it.
It's hard though. Like you have to do a lemon curd, and then you have to separate all your eggs, but which is nice because then you use your egg whites to make. Your
I don't
cream.
know if I've
See,
ever
now I
had
can do
lemon
egg
pie.
whites. It's that little yolk.
I
It's
don't
that
know if
little
I've
chick
ever- I don't
that
think I've
can't
ever had
do.
it.
You've never had lemon pie for real?
For real?
I think you have, and I'm sure.
I think she's trying to bake me into making a lemon pie.
Hey,
I
I'm
know,
even mad.
but listen, I can tell you this: that if you bake me one, I can tell you that I've had
if
one.
you bake it lemon,
And-
will you play with my hair? Somebody
Feed me some tiramisu.
Somebody play with my
Listen.
hair.
I actually
Or-
have never made a tiramisu. It's on my list of things to do, but it feels so daunting.
Well, I need
Well,
you to
and
make a
then,
lemon
you
pie
know-
first.
You know, when
Pie is
we
good.
went to Disney, they I got a tiramisu, and they won't put the coffee because it's Disney, and Disney makes it for children. So I said, wait, this tiramisu is not right.
Yes, you grown up. Get out of here.
I know.
So what do?
They don't put the coffee because it's supposed to be children friendly.
Okay, but what do they put instead of coffee?
There's nothing there.
So they
the
just have
tiramisu.
lady fingers?
Yeah, just like
Lady
yeah.
fingers soaked in nothing?
Yeah. Well, there might be a little bit of something there, and they've soaked it in, but no, they like the coffee on the bottom, like you're supposed to have.
Yeah,
a little
because
coffee.
you're supposed to soak lady fingers in coffee.
Well, they said that that's not children friendly.
Well,
so.
then that's not a tiramisu. Don't call it a tiramisu.
Well, that's what I was That's exactly what I was like. I don't know
Call
what
it
I'm
your
eating.
mascarpone cake with cocoa.
I know. It's like I was like, this
That
is
makes
not.
me angry.
No, it was not. It was
I'm
not.
not a
the-
tiramisu fan enough to have this argument.
Oh, I am.
Oh, it makes me angry.
I'm telling you right now, the Indiana broadcasters up in Indianapolis, what's the place? Carmel, Indiana. They can lay it down. They have tiramisu up there. They're in that land of milk and honey. They have tiramisu, and they also have. Hang on, this is another one. The sugar cream pie.
Mm.
It's from that.
Oh,
it's from
sugar
that.
cream
Oh,
pie.
chess pie, sugar cream pie.
It's the from the Oh, there's a bakery up there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh
Okay.
my gosh, this is terrible.
I know. I just went blank. I'm telling you.
I'm looking up tiramisu recipes.
Oh,
Actually,
get on it, girl. Make that.
regular tiramisu does not actually. I mean, it has mascarpone, raw
I'll
sugar,
think
and
of it.
eggs whipped in the.
Well, I'm saying I can
in-between.
do that. I can do that. I just don't. I just don't want a bunch of eggs looking at me like that. Okay, so
good.
lemon juice day. Today's also more herbs, less salt day.
Wix.
Wix pizza or Wix. No.
Wix does have some pizza.
They
Wix
do
pie.
have some pizza.
Yeah, Wix pies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love cooking
road
with
trip.
herbs.
Yeah, and not
I will
unless
do
salt.
herbs instead of salt.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, you can do that as substitute, right?
Why
Alright.
don't you do both?
Although I do love Himalayan pink salt.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
National Sports Sampling Day. I'm gonna sample this sport.
Wait.
What?
How do you?
Sport
I mean, are
sampling.
you just like scrolling through the TV, sampling different
I'm
highlights
sampling.
of each sport?
I don't know. I'm
Are you
sampling.
watching or are you playing sampling?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna say playing. Let's play.
There are
Come on.
some sports I prefer to watch.
Now, some. I think I'll try
Okay.
any of it. I'll try any of it. I mean, it's good. In my mind, I'm doing better than what I think.
You know, I don't know that I would ever try the rodeo. I like my bones.
in a heartbeat. I want so bad. I want so
You're
bad
not
to
putting
do
me
that.
on a bucket
Oh,
animal.
I
No.
so bad wanted to do that. Well, you know what I mean?
I'm not doing that.
I'm so into that.
That's
yeah.
dumb.
Oh. Mm-mm.
But I'll watch other people do it.
Yeah.
Because that's humorous.
Yeah, I won't do. No, I wouldn't do that. But I was definitely not thinking. I was thinking just like the ball sports, whatever that was.
Okay,
said.
and this is a misconception a lot of people have. There are more sports than what have a ball. Look at wrestling.
Well, bulls do have.
Well, okay. But I guess technically if you want to go anatomy, you're not wrong.
See?
But,
Don't mess with
I
the
mean,
bull.
wrestling is a sport without a physical ball.
Oh,
Hockey
no,
with a
hang on.
puck, a
Hang on.
puck.
No. When I say that, I mean, I know track. Like, I know that
Track
stuff
is
too.
a very good sport.
But I mean, I guess
Cross
school
country?
sports is
Oh.
what I was thinking when she said it. Like, I
Well,
know there's others.
I will also say I will not ever partake in cross country because I don't like to run.
I'm
but I
telling
will
you
watch
right
others.
now.
I'm more of a sprinter.
I've done some of that distance. Oh, you got to give huge respect to them.
Yeah.
You talk about the mental discipline. You know what I mean?
Kudos to them.
Yeah.
And running actually is
Like-
an art.
It's completely.
Like your stride and the way that you step in relation with your breath. I don't really know all about it, but I know there's something there.
There,
So.
it's yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. Okay. National Wine Growers Day. For all those wine growers.
I'm a fan.
Pottery's
And
Bottle.
thank you, wine grower.
This is Pottery's Bottle Oven Day.
Wait, Pottery's bottle oven?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what that even means.
No. And this is Touch a Heart Tuesday. I love that. Touch a Heart Tuesday.
Well, I don't.
And
I
it
mean,
shows
I hope
children.
that just means like figuratively and not literally.
No, it shows children like
because
happy.
Yeah.
It shows happy children.
Okay.
Speaking of Disney.
Pottery bottle.
Yeah, I didn't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Bottle oven day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look it up because I don't celebrate things I don't know about.
I cannot be a part of this if I don't know what I'm being a part of. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
put me
Don't
down
sign
for
that contract item unless you've read it. Okay.
Okay, interesting. Honor the last time the traditional Pottery's bottles oven was fired by Gladstone Pottery Museum. So, I guess on August 29th of 1978, a traditional like a big outdoor oven was kindled and fired for the last time. So it is in remembrance of the fact that we no longer have these great big outdoor
No.
kilns.
I would love
basically.
that. I love those. Yeah. I think that'd be
So.
fun to cook on. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, it's huge.
They've also, this pumpkin spices. We're getting end of August. Pumpkin spice is out.
Pumpkin. Are you calling it pumpkin?
Listen, pumpkin.
Oh, I was giving her the bit of the doubt, so I let her say it again. I was like, she is saying pumpkin.
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 Listen,
Pumpkin.
I feel like you're being very nitpicky today.
Look at that. Thank you, Autumn.
Pumpkin.
Look, Autumn,
Listen.
what's going over here?
Oh,
Okay.
where's Kinley? I need her number. Come
Yeah.
on.
Tell
Okay.
me. Well, I'll
Pump-
say about my produce later.
Okay, pumpkin. I got pumpkin spice. They've got now. Okay, not only do they have the coffee and everything, I guess food and stuff. Now they've got back-end wipes.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Baby wipes? Or
No.
you mean like toilet wipes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For pumpkin spice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have just now exceeded that which is necessary.
That's just...
It's
That
funny you
is
say that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Because they have the, I'm just going to go and say it. They have the Purlee, and it's pumpkin spice. And I'm like, why would you do that to pumpkin spice, though? Like, because that's all, like, that's
Okay, well, I will say that stuff does actually work.
I
I don't know that I'd want pumpkin spice, but it does work. But seriously, pumpkin spice.
I just saw it on the shelf the other day. I've never.
Well, I'm telling you, we've exceeded what is necessary with this pumpkin spice crap.
Well, obviously, what you just said. What she just said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just
Yeah,
threw
but
that out
they
there.
have arrived. They're wipes, and I guess they're actually on the shelves now. So
Okay, that I'm
I
not.
wonder if that'd be like a gift item. Would that
What do
be
you
something
think?
you'd
Like,
get somebody?
let me ask you this though, because we've missed again, like we've missed the boat here on what the point of pumpkin spice is. Like, yes, we love the smell. Yes, it's
no,
great.
we don't.
Oh, I do.
I'm team
Okay,
apple.
I'm team apple
Well, now
too.
then you have to come up with apple crisp wipes.
I'm team apple. I'm team apple.
I'm team apple. Here's the thing. I'm team pumpkin. I mean, I'm more team apple, but I'm team pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin spice. I like the smell of pumpkin spice. But we've missed the the point of having pumpkin spice though is like the smell or the taste. Now you're mixing it with other things like bowel movements, and that just like now you're affiliating it with that.
Screams.
Like stop. No, you're
Okay,
gonna ruin
so
it.
I'm gonna
Don't.
say
We're
this.
supposed to enjoy that.
I like the flavor of like pumpkin pie.
Oh God.
No, because I said I'm team apple. So like
Yeah.
I don't hate pumpkin spice.
Right.
I hate the cult following behind it.
Okay.
Like that bothers me more than a lot. It's like I don't care that you love your pumpkin spice. Please enjoy. If that brings you joy and you have a drink or you have a flavor that brings you joy, enjoy it all you want. I don't mind that. Like that's why I enjoy pumpkin pie. And I like spices in my pie. I hate the now we're going to shove it down everybody else's throat.
Right.
That's
Well,
what I
well,
think.
that's what I don't like that
Too
we're
much.
taking
Too
it
strong.
and turning it into something that
I
it's
don't
not.
like that we now have it on wipes that you can use on your derriere.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people. Leave that for unscented stuff.
I mean, it's just like, would you walk in the room? Ooh,
Lavender and aloe, baby.
Yeah. Can you imagine walking in the bathroom? I smell pumpkin spice.
Yeah, no. Like, if anything,
Yeah.
it's going to kill it.
Yeah.
It's going to kill it for
I
people.
wonder if
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to walk into a bathroom and smell pumpkin
Well,
spice
you
where
did-
somebody's used the bathroom.
I mean, would that cause infections? Yeah.
Well, I would assume that there's something. I mean, because I'm sure they have scented baby wipes. So I would assume that they've taken the cautions that
I
they
think
need.
Fallon needs this.
Fallon will not be using those. Absolutely
I think I'm gonna have to
not.
get some for Fallon.
They
Please
will.
don't.
I will.
Yeah, do not do that. No, because I enjoy. Like, here's the thing. I also like. Like, I
I'm gonna pick
think.
Fallon up.
And I think it's fair to say most people know, like, this is a bathroom smell. This is a living room smell.
What is a bathroom smell? I'm curious now.
Like, you know, like when you smell candles, you're like, so to me, the more fruity, I don't even know what,
Oh,
what
I tell
term
you
to
what mine
use.
is bleach. I like a good clean.
Bleach is a great bathroom
No, I
smell.
love a good clean smell.
Like clean
that.
linen, like,
Oh.
like, you know, like those types of smells.
What is it called? Water rain or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, and then for your house, you have the apple, the cinnamon,
I stayed up late
the
last
pumpkin
night.
spice, the coffee or whatever. Like, you have those smells, vanilla. Like, those I think are more living room
Vanilla's
house
supposed
smells.
to like mask every smell. Have you heard that? Like vanilla's supposed to cover everything. So like,
Interesting.
no, that's what they say. I don't know.
And we're
True
gonna
story.
Google that.
I
It's on Facebook. It's gotta be true.
I saw something that says Williams Sonoma, like their scent, to copy their scent when you walk in, which I have never been in a store, so I do not know this scent. But it's like lemon, sage, vanilla,
Yeah.
and like when I was reading the ingredients, I thought, oh, that probably would smell really good. But it is supposed to be, it covers any scent, and that's why they use it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, I think that there are certain smells for like the bathroom that you put in there to make it.
Lilac.
I
would-
don't know the words you said to me, but I remember the smell. I need to be
Ew.
on a t-shirt.
I don't know if that could be taken really good or really bad.
That's funny.
I'm
also-
I'm funny. I am.
Yeah.
I've been trying to convince
I
you
think there
that.
are smells that, chocolate chip cookie is an excellent kitchen
get out.
smell.
That is a great
Why do
kitchen
popcorn?
smell.
You know what I mean? When
Popcorn-
somebody's coming over, somebody unexpected, I throw some popcorn in the
But see,
microwave.
that's
Then
what-
I'm going to come in and ask where the game's at.
Right.
Yeah, well, we'll
I
find
want to
one.
know where
okay?
the game at.
Yeah.
It is try a new sport day or whatever.
It is, yeah, there we
so
go.
you can
Try a new
try a
sport.
new sport with your
So
popcorn.
I was up
Long
last
jump.
night. Okay, have you seen? Okay, you know how I am with TikTok. Okay, these crafts. Okay, so you take you can buy the candle, and it's $25. So I thought, well, you're supposed to be able to make it cheaper. So I bought a bowl, and then you buy candles, like cheap candles, and the goal is to boil those candles down, and then you pour them in the bowl, and then you put a skeleton in there, and then you have a skeleton candle. Okay, so I decided
Where are you getting a skeleton from?
anywhere. The stores.
Small woodland creature.
Yeah.
Me.
just sitting around.
Skeletons are
just, you know,
everywhere,
skeletons
okay?
just sit
Yeah.
in her closet.
Oh no, that was funny. That was a good one. Okay, no, skeletons.
I can because I'm funny.
I'm not funny. I'm trying to tell you that.
I don't need
Okay.
to tell you, it goes without saying, but
Okay.
I'm funny.
Anyway, skeletons. Anyway, you can get a skeleton anywhere. Anyway, they're everywhere. So you put the skeleton in the wax. Okay. So
Okay.
Note to self. So I decided. Instead of doing one, I thought I'm going to do 3. Okay. So no.
Three
Oh.
candles or
Yes.
3 skeletons?
I'm doing 3 different candles. I'm doing
Okay.
3 different bowls.
This sounds like
It
it's
looks
gonna
like
be a mess.
it looks like a
Correct.
skeleton
That's what I
either
see
taking
this
it looks
now.
like a skeleton either taking a bath, and so I got so I got 3 different supplies to do 3. So instead of doing one at a time and trying it, I thought, well, I'll just do all 3.
Okay.
Mass quantity over here. So I'm boiling my candles. All right. Well, it's hard to get your candles to get completely waxed down because you want them waxed down so you can pour them in the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I do the first one, and it takes 2 of these candles, or 2 of the candles to fill up this bowl. So all's good, and then I take a straw and hold my skeleton up, and you have to break the skeleton's legs and put it in there so it will fit in there, and then pour the wax in there. So all's good. Well, then I did the second one, not too bad. Had trouble with my skeleton not wanting to stay up. You have to keep his hands up. You have to prop his hands because you don't want him in the wax. Well, then the third one, when I took the candle out of the water, it looked like it was melted, but there was a little bit on top that hadn't melted. So I thought, well, I'll just pour it out. So when I went to pour, this big glop came, black wax everywhere, all over me. I mean, like completely, like it blew up all over me and everywhere. So I'll have to show you
I'm
photos
gonna need to see this.
of this. It's horrible. No, and it's like, so I'm going to take a photo of what it was supposed to look like and then what it does look like.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, nailed it.
yes, that's
It
what
was
I was thinking
horrible. Have you seen it?
of. I've seen like those pictures.
So
Or
note
those
to self,
memes.
just for me, I just need to go just buy the candle. Forget, I mean, I thought I'll make, maybe.
Here's how I feel about this. Okay, yes, you're saving money by trying to do it yourself, but how much time are you spending?
Oh,
And I have
horrible.
to think of things in terms of time. If you enjoy it, it's worth it. If it's a mess and you don't really enjoy doing that kind of
that's
stuff,
what I'm thinking, like a mess. Like, what are you boiling this wax in? That sounds like a terrible mess
you're
once it
melting
dries.
I'm
You're melting
thinking
it in
put
a-
it in a crock pot and let
no,
it
I didn't do
melt.
a crock pot. I just did, in the stove. You just melt it on the stove. It's in a jar. It's in a glass. It's the glass candle that you're melting. And you melt them.
You're putting glass candle on the stove?
Yeah, it holds. Yeah, let me just say there was a lot of screaming, going on.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It was late night.
I still see some black under your fingernails.
Wait, look at this fingernail. It's completely. No, you gotta see that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was everywhere, all over me, and it blew up. Yeah.
Don't put me down for that.
No, I'm just saying.
I try to be crafty, but I'm really not.
Oh, I'm not at all. Nope.
I try really
I thought
hard.
like in my head, I thought, oh, I can do this. It's not hard, and I did okay, but they look really ugly.
Maybe I'd have to see the video to really make me want to do it because, like, I
the
have
video
no.
makes it look so easy.
I do see some of those videos where it's like, oh, these are Dollar Tree crafts that I'm upgrading, and they look really good, and I think, oh, I can do that, but I just don't have the time.
I just want
I
to.
don't have
It's
the
a mess.
time.
I don't want to pull out
No, it's
everything.
a big
and have
mess.
it.
It's a big
If
mess.
you had like a craft room that you could do stuff like that in, that'd be great. I don't.
If you have an oven in your craft room.
You could have a hot plate.
Yeah. Well, what I
mean-
should have done just one. When I think what I did too much when I was trying to do 3 at once. You know what I mean? I always overdo. Like if I would just stop and just do the
You
one.
need to scale it back, Becky. Scale it back.
Yeah, you should have called me. I've got a wax melter, like the entire candle. It just sits under it and it melts the whole
Well,
candle.
and then I forgot to add any like.
I mean, just saying, no
flavoring.
mess.
So like these
Scent, you mean?
flavoring, whatever.
Gonna eat this stuff. Skeleton
Yeah,
candle.
no. So like there, and then it's got the wick's ridiculously high. It looks okay. The skeleton, it looks obscene.
And you took
'Cause
no
the-
photos.
Oh,
'cause
I've got photos.
the
Yeah,
skeleton's laying down
so
with
the
the wick.
skeleton's like there, and then this wick coming out of it. It looks it looks obscene. I'm going to give you guys one, okay?
Oh, please
these
don't.
are these are
Please
gifts. I'm going
don't.
to share my
Please,
gifts.
I would love to
Well,
have
I
one.
actually
Love a good gag
and-
gift.
I would love one.
I want to see it out. I want you guys to
I'm gonna
put
put
it
it
out.
right on the table in the
I know.
office.
I need to know what the scents are.
Oh, that would be beautiful for on display.
What are the scents on it? Oh,
There's
can you
no
please
scent.
put a sticker that says made by?
Made by Becky with love.
I'm sure people will
I
be
think I
wanting
have
more.
bamboo and lemongrass right now in my office.
I told you lemongrass is the word.
I love lemongrass is one of my
I'm-
favorites.
I just bought a pumpkin. A vanilla pumpkin, I think is what it was. And it's.
Oh, that does sound good.
Mhm.
I once upon a time made pumpkin cream brulee. That was good.
So literally at Walmart, okay, I'm sitting here at Walmart and we're on the candle and so believe it or not, I start talking to someone and I'm talking and I'm literally watching my husband because you know he's trying to wait for me to hurry up and he's literally smelling every candle.
Yep.
He's literally sniffing every candle. So the whole time I'm talking,
Fantastic.
I'm trying to concentrate on what she's talking about and what our conversation is, but I'm watching my husband trying to entertain himself by smelling every.
That actually, though, is entertaining.
I
It's very.
think
No, I'm the same way. If I start one, then I'm
Like,
on.
I want to smell all the smells.
I think they need to have something there to clean the palate because after I smell a couple, they all start blending.
Well, I
together.
will tell you this. The other
I
day,
need some coffee beans or something.
I was in a store and I was smelling all the sachets, and a couple came by and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like, am I in your way? Like, I'm just like trying to entertain my kids. We're smelling all these sachets, and they were like, oh, we're looking for this type of smell, and I was like, oh, I've already smelled them all. I got you. I did. So I grabbed it, and the man goes, this is exactly what we're looking for. Thank you, and walked away.
No, I could be that person too. I could help. I love helping people.
Maybe we're like, okay, this lady is sniffing everything. Just grab it. Let's
So-
go. Let's come back.
Get
later
out,
when she's
get out,
gone.
run.
While we were in there, they have got their fire.
And you know what the scent was? Clean laundry.
Oh, I love that. See,
That's a good bathroom smell.
yeah,
it
it's a
is.
very good. It's
Yeah.
a good clean smell. Yeah.
I do love, in my kids' bathroom is our washer and dryer, and I love walking in after I'm doing laundry, and you can smell the Tide and Downy. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it's
This
comforting.
is clean.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because it's nice to have. I would argue if you have stress in your life and your house is a mess, clean your house. I promise you.
Oh
it
yeah,
helps.
because your house is
Oh
an
yeah.
extension of
Autumn
your
does
energy.
that all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I call her,
Right.
she's cleaning. Like,
It's true.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And my kids
I
think
said-
I love it. I really don't.
I said,
There's
"Are
always
you having a
something to clean
party?"
at my house. There's
She goes,
always
no,
something
Becky,
to
I'm
clean.
just cleaning my
Yeah,
house.
I was like, no, I'm just cleaning because I like it to be clean.
She's like, wait, what? That's unheard of.
What?
People
I
make fun of me because I shampoo my carpets every quarter.
why? I don't think that's bad.
Yeah, they're like, you're shampooing your carpets again? Well, I have a dog. So, yes, I'm shampooing
I'm
these
so happy
carpets
to hear
again.
you confess that you have a dog. Because sometimes you just like are in denial
Look,
of the
there
I
dog.
it
don't like
is.
her, but
You
she is
stop
there.
That. You stop that.
No, I think that's really good though. No, I
Yeah,
think
every
that I
quarter.
know.
I try every quarter.
But
Yeah.
you're talking to I got the OCD, so you're talking to somebody
The
that like
CDO.
that's this. Don't stop it, stop it right now.
How about the CEO?
But no,
I
I like
not
for
in
things to
alphabetical
be.
order.
Yeah.
I like for things to be neat and tidy
It makes me feel better. My kids are like, why are we cleaning? Because we're not slobs.
and because we'll all feel better
Well,
afterwards.
I always said I have a sick friend, and that sick friend needs to be visited, and it needs attention, and that's my home.
Yeah.
When my home gets sick, I need to clean.
I like my home being clean.
I know.
So do I.
I mean, it's
think,
lived in. It's not like you. My cousin walked in one time and she was like, "Yeah, your baseboards are dirty. That makes me feel better about myself." And I'm like, "Not." And she wasn't being mean, but she was just like,
Yeah.
"I always come here and your house is always clean. I feel like all you do is clean." But I see, she's like, "But no, you just pick up." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not living my life deep cleaning my house, but I do unclutter and try to keep it clean,
Yeah.
so that I don't go crazy."
So I'm one of those like if the living room has a bunch of stuff, on the
pick it
floor.
up.
Yes, before I go to bed, it has
Oh,
come on,
yeah.
get it off the floor.
I mean,
get it
but
off
I'm
the
not
floor.
gonna get on my hands and knees and scrub my baseboards every week. That's why I have children.
I also don't go to sleep with dishes in the sink. No.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No,
I
you're
let
not
them
doing
leave
Yeah.
their dishes on the their counter, their
Well, that's
drink
because
cups,
like if
but,
you wake up in the morning, I mean, you don't want to come on. You don't want to wake up
Yeah.
and look at the dishes while
but
you're
yeah, I
making
was
the
doing
coffee.
dishes at 9:30 last night. 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No. I'm also one of those so this is like a big pet peeve to some people that I have. So like after you're done eating,
Rinse off your plate and put it in the dishwasher.
like it's time to clean
have a
up
dishwasher.
like the entire kitchen. Like it's not time to go watch TV for a little bit and come back and do it. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now.
We're very busy, so sometimes I do that. If we get to actually sit down as a family and eat, then yes, as soon as we're done eating, rinse off your plate, put it in the dishwasher, start cleaning things up. Like we do that, but sometimes like yesterday we ate and then I had to go pick up kids from practices, and so that's why I was doing dishes at 9. So I like to do that, but it's not always realistic for us.
Oh gosh, it like burns a hole in me.
Well,
if
you
it's
guys
not.
are in different worlds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's part of
Yeah,
it.
you actually, Autumn Scott Hall, as you know it, you've lost your own identity. It's completely whatever practices, right? No, it's true.
Actually, my kids' friends do know my name, and so they do call me Autumn.
But I mean, like,
It's
you're on their
interesting.
schedule.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you're on
I still
right now.
I'm currently still getting, hey, Jameson's mom.
Yeah, and you will for a while.
That's right. But here's the thing, like Angel,
Yes,
you're
little
actually
child.
yours are younger when you got more control on that. But Autumn, yours are like in everything and doing everything.
Yeah.
So you're in a different world.
I drove around yesterday dropping off checks for fall ball.
There you go. I did see her writing the checks.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Yeah, I don't have anybody. I don't have
What
a
are we
fall
doing
ball.
over
It
there?
was funny. I was taking Jason Petmeyer a check, and it was made out, Salem baseball. And Camissa was like, we went to Farm Bureau because I just dropped off at his office, and she's like, that says Salem baseball. Like, why are we? I confused her. Because she's like, why are we at Farm Bureau and you giving a check for Salem baseball? I was like, oh, because Jason works here and I don't want to track him down. Like, he can take my money here.
That's right. Yeah.
Take my money. Yeah, I am. No, we're not like that just yet.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah. All right, real quick. 10 things people hate when they're kids, but they love when they're adults. Number 1, water.
Wait, hold on. 10 things people hate when they're kids but love when they're adults.
Yeah, you're gonna love.
Naps.
What would you say, Angel?
Well,
I already said water.
I know, but I would argue that's false because my kids love water.
False, I hate water. I make myself drink it as an adult.
Okay. Number 2, being home.
Oh, I think that is true.
I love
can
being
see
home
that.
as an
I
adult.
love
too.
being home.
Number 3, getting socks as a gift.
Ooh, no.
Or like a practical item like a vacuum cleaner.
Autumn Hall does not love socks because I wear flip-flops.
That's right.
And I'm
yeah.
not a dork.
Okay. Number 4, taking baths. I love taking baths.
Hate baths.
Love
Me
baths.
too.
Give me a hot shower.
Yep,
Oh,
me
I'll take
too.
them. I
I'm the
love
same.
both. I love both.
I'm not a bath person.
My
No.
kids loved baths.
Yeah. That's
That's what I'm saying. Now they don't like them as adults.
No, this
No,
is
just the
things
opposite.
it's the opposite. Things
You
you
hate
loved
things.
as a kid or hated as a kid but love as an adult.
Yeah, and your kids love baths.
Yeah, my kid loves baths.
My kids loved baths.
I had them in bathtub the other day.
That's
They
the
were
reason
like,
why
"We're
I'm
having
so-
so much fun." And I was like, "Well, are we washing ourselves at all?"
That's the reason why I'm saying, like, no, bath time is like playtime at our house. Like,
Oh,
like
that's okay.
last
They
night.
get
Like,
washed in the summer.
oh, no, you should see, like, it's a challenge to how long James can hold his head underneath the water to dry his, to get a shampoo out of his hair.
Well, we
a
literally
whole
had
thing.
so many bubbles.
That's okay.
I lost them for a minute. Are you in there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I would disagree with the water. These are false. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Eating leftovers and vegetables.
Okay,
Vegetables.
I can agree with the vegetables. I did not like vegetables as a kid, but I do love them as an adult. That's why I have some
yeah.
grace for my kids now.
I would agree with that one.
Okay.
Leftovers, I still don't love leftovers. Unless it's chili or soup or something
Yeah, it's
like
like-
that.
I don't love leftovers.
But I'm
Okay.
poor, so I have to eat.
Okay, going to sleep early and taking naps.
I said
There
naps.
you go, yeah.
Yeah. I love
Listen, I've always loved going to sleep early.
Have you ever seen that meme that's like, I couldn't wait until I was an adult so I could make my bedtime whenever I wanted, and it turns out my bedtime is in fact 9 p.m.
No, I'm
No, I'm not seeing that one, but I will tell you that I go to bed early as it is. So I
Okay.
am not a night owl
Number
whatsoever.
7, grocery shopping.
Still don't like it.
Yep, I hate it.
Family dinners. I love family dinners.
I do enjoy it. But see, I loved family dinners as a kid because
I do too,
then I got to see all my cousins.
Okay, people thinking
Now I
you're
hate
younger
them.
than you actually are.
What'd you say?
People thinking you're actually younger than you actually are.
Yes.
Yeah, remember as a kid, like you always wanted to be older?
Yeah, I run into that with my children now, and I'm like, will you please stop wasting your life away? Wishing your life away.
Yeah.
Number 10, yard work.
Still don't love yard work.
So 10 things that people hate when you're kids but love when you're adults. I don't know if I love yard work.
I was going to say, I mean, I know
Does
there are
anybody
some
love
people
yard
that
work?
love, like, gardening and things
Well,
like
no,
that.
That's what I was
do.
gonna say.
That's
Is that, I
different,
guess
yeah.
I think that's they're considering that yard work.
I will say this, though. I do enjoy mowing. I do. I like mowing.
or riding?
Well, I don't mow at all. My husband does, which is probably why I love mowing. But
Mowing's great.
Yeah.
Mowing is
Get
amazing.
out there.
but I did, like, when I had my house alone, like, I enjoyed mowing the yard. It was just, like, it was almost like a time to think. You know, like, you're so busy all the time. It was like a time where no one can talk to you. You can't talk to anybody. And you're just doing this mundane thing that brings satisfaction because you can see. I'm very big
Are you pushing
on,
or riding?
I'm pushing.
Okay.
I
I
love
would push
pushing.
mow.
Yeah, I love
And I
pushing
felt like
mow.
I was getting a workout.
Yeah.
But I like things. Kinley watches these satisfactory videos, but I like doing things that I can see the immediate impact. Mowing is one of those. Like, I like being able to mow and seeing this grass is high, now it's low. As dirty and as nasty as this sounds, there is a satisfaction. I would not say that I like it, but there is a satisfaction in cleaning my kids' toilets because I can physically see it is clean. Like,
Yeah.
I have made a difference on this thing.
I don't even know what to say after that. You left me speechless over here.
I love me a good clean toilet.
So, but I like the satisfaction of knowing what I have done has made a difference.
Well, there
That's
you
all.
go. There you go.
So you have zero patience is what you're trying to tell.
No, I have patience, but it doesn't bring me, like, I keep my house picked up. So, like, if I clean it and it's already clean, I'm happy that it's clean, but it's not as satisfying as if I've let it go all week because we're running and I can see the difference.
Right.
I like seeing the impact of my
Yeah,
actions.
okay, so how many times, because I'm just trying to see if I'm crazy or if you're crazy, how many times do you vacuum a week?
I try to vacuum at least 2 to 3 times a week because I have a dog.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't have a dog, but I have 3 small kids, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
So I try to vacuum at least 3 times a week.
Wow.
All right. All right. There we go. Now we know. Now we know.
And this is making fun of me because actually, I clean the toilet at work too. Like, that is not something that has ever bothered me to clean. Like, I don't mind to clean a toilet. It doesn't bother me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people hate it. I really do hate vacuuming though. Like, that's one chore I hate.
But that's
vacuuming
good.
and
That's
dusting.
immediate
No,
satisfaction.
I make
Yeah.
my kids do it. I hate it. I will do it once a week, but the kids have to do it at least 2 times a week. I hate vacuuming.
Oh, see,
I
I
hate
like
it.
it. I like seeing, like,
Yeah.
do you put the fresh scents down before you do it?
Mm-mm.
I do that.
All right. So we're going to go down another
Rabbit hole.
rabbit hole. Let's talk about the political. We actually, Angel, we didn't get to talk about. We talked about the forum,
The debate.
Sorry, debate that they had, and then we talked about. Did we talk about that last week, or what did we? No.
No, we didn't talk about it because it was the day after.
That's
so
right.
we missed
That's
it.
Oh,
right,
yes.
Yeah.
And I did see that we had a individual interview during the time of the debate.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I think that I brought that. I think we brought that up later, but we weren't on air. That one of the candidates decided to.
Go rogue.
It was pre-taped, so it was like so he wasn't on live at the same time, but they did air it at the same time. But yeah, so it was interesting to say the least. I had some texts and stuff afterwards.
I should have texted you and been like, were you blindsided by that?
I was amazed.
Yeah.
I guess to hear. I'll tell you my take. I was amazed at how many people did not watch it.
Yeah, that was something they were saying, how low the...
Because I think people are so
Viewership
burnt
was.
out. Are we? Or is that what it is? I mean, I don't know. Or just
I don't know. I mean, like, I've heard some people are just waiting till this is over. A primary, that is. And just waiting for the general because
some of them are not going to stay. I mean,
the GOP right now is, I mean, and this is just the consensus I'm getting, is so spread out right now. Like I said, they're here, there, they're everywhere. Nobody, like, you would line 10 people up right now, and I would almost bet, I'm not a betting person though, that they would all say somebody different. Not all of them, but the majority, like nobody, they would not be a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
And so to some people, that might scare them. And so that's the reason why they might say, you know what? Like, I'm just going to wait, because they know, again, like I've said before, they know who they're not voting for. So
I know who I'm not voting for.
exactly. Like, and I would argue that is more consistent than a specific candidate.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. And I
think that is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just.
Like, to a degree, I think that's a little. I don't want to say scary, but it's very interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people that have thrown their hats in the ring. And it's just like, I don't know if, like, and again, we don't know if they'll continue, the process. We'll see as time goes on. But I think that's where you get confusing. Like, if the GOP maybe had 2 or 3 people, you would hear a lot, the stories would be a lot different. Mm-hmm. So it's just like there's a lot, and then there's people that believe this way because of this guy. So that was my main thing. Is just like I understand, people are just waiting, but again, it's still early. So it's early, but it's not early. So it's early, but it'll be here like tomorrow. So we're about to hit September. I mean, you're talking. Mm-hmm. I mean, like we talked about 2 months ago. We started talking about this, and we were like, "Oh, it's so early. People don't know." Mm-hmm. I feel like that was yesterday.
Yeah, because you're engrossed in it all the time.
And so it's just like, this is literally going to be here, and people have got to realize that, like, we need you. We need people to show up.
That, okay, like right now, like, I think there were 8 on the stage, and we know that all 8 are not going to stick. Like,
right. I think that's the thing, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know that they're going to weed out. So maybe people are waiting till it gets a little gets closer. Or?
I mean, it's also maybe a little time for people to think strategically. I mean, you should vote. I never would tell somebody they should not vote, because I think you should vote. But also, I think you should vote in a manner, what's your end goal, though, with that vote, and take that in consideration. Because I don't want to call it, there's people, it's a wasted vote. No, it's not a wasted vote. You just think maybe a little more strategically to the way you're voting, because your end goal might not be the person you're voting for necessarily, because who can win, the next level. Mm-hmm. And that's a thought I think that people need to take in consideration whenever thinking about their votes, because if you're wanting things to turn around, if you're wanting this administration gone, you can't vote for somebody that literally doesn't have a chance to win. Some people that are just up there for name identity, and people do that. It's just the nature of the beast in politics. Some people run just to run. Some people run to get their name out there. Some people have a different agenda completely, and it's not to be president.
Right. Well, I think that true, and I think that you have this, and I think that right now everybody's like, so like, I guess trying to make it as far as like the economy, your I guess some of the topics.
I mean, they talked about foreign policy. They talked about, I think at one point they mentioned, they obviously mentioned the economy. They mentioned the other candidate. They talked about him. And it's just like, I think it was one of them that came out. Well, I can't remember which candidate it was at this point. It was like, why are we talking about somebody that's not even here? Mm-hmm. And I think that, I think that spoke volume, and I cannot remember which candidate it was that did that. But, too, I mean, there's people that didn't have a pick before, and now they do. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's important to watch these debates. It's important, to do your research, and, because, I would also Google not only reasons as to why people like them, but I would Google reasons as to why people don't like them. Mm-hmm. And that way you can see that side of it as well. And if you still, believe and stand behind that person, then maybe that's your candidate. But I mean, there's just so much information about everybody that's on that stage that if you can't look it up and you can't find that, I mean, it is very accessible. And so I encourage people to do that.
Well, and I'm a big proponent of there's no reason for you to be ignorant in any subject because it's out there.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's out there. You can look it up.
Right. Well, and at this point, I mean, and if you don't have internet access, again, Americans for Prosperity, we're the boots on the ground. I mean,
That's right.
we're out here. We're in, I mean, you know, all, you know, as you know, we're active in, you know, 36 states. We're out here. We're on the ground. We're knocking on your doors. We're trying to give you the information, trying to talk to you, trying to have those conversations. And like I said, we're the organization for the constituents, for the taxpayers.
Yeah.
And you know, we wouldn't be able to say that if we weren't doing this type of work.
Right.
And we are, and so I don't know, I look forward to the next debate. I think as the debates go on and as new information comes out, I think that, you know, maybe, you know, who knows, 2 months from now, maybe, you know, the party will join together and have a specific candidate, you know. We, as Americans for Prosperity, have not made an endorsement yet. The end goal, obviously, would be to make an endorsement if we can find that candidate, but we currently have not. So it's just kind of, again, a waiting game. However, state level, though, we have endorsed Mike Braun for governor. So let's not forget that there is a governor's race going on as well. So maybe if you're at the federal level stressing you out, let's maybe focus back here in the states.
Come back to me.
And I think that's
state.
important to notate that we do still have local and state level
Yes,
elections.
we do. 100%.
That need people to vote and need people to come out. I mean, I know
they affect you directly. Yes,
they do.
The presidential race is exciting, and yes, and all this drama and la 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 la. But also, you don't want to overlook the local, state, you know.
Yeah, because you
well.
may end up with somebody in the local level that wins by default because nobody wants to come
Correct.
out and vote, or
Correct.
no one wants to.
And then
run
you
against
find
them.
yourself complaining a year later because, like, oh wait, how'd they get in? Or because you were too busy focused over here.
Yes.
You know. So we need to also realize, because we have a Senate race, we have a governor's race. Like, this is big time state level. You guys are going. There's going to be other state level races going on, and so it's just important to also stay focused here at home because those affect you directly as well. So let's just keep that in mind as well. We are hiring. Come join us. We'd love for you to be a part.
Boots on the ground.
That's right.
Doors,
Boots on the ground. Yeah, doing all the things. If you're looking for that organization to get fit in, and maybe you don't agree with it 100%. That's okay. Let's work on the things you do agree with us. And so I encourage you, get a hold of me, AmericansForProsperity.org, where you can reach out to me directly. Angel Purlee. We are on every social media site. So hopefully, if you have an interest, you can reach out to me.
All right, sounds good.
You know who else I can always count on?
Who else can you count on? Let me hear.
I can always count on our coffee club sponsors: Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity to my north. See what I did there?
Yeah, I heard
And
you.
I'm over here to the east.
Tumblers, yes. Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Leader One Financial, and Fantastic Sam's. Thank you.
All right,
Coffee Club
everyone.
Sponsors.
And Autumn Scott Hall, thank you so much for coming in and being a
Welcome.
co-host this morning and enjoying, and have the best day ever.
Have a great day.
Ever.
Happy
All right.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
The beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Are you ready for some football and fantastic deals on wheels? John Jones Auto Group is here to kickstart your season with unbeatable savings at all 4 of our locations. That's right, we're conveniently located in Salem, Corden, Greenville, and Scottsburg. Score big this football season and drive away a winner with John Jones Auto Group. Our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the perfect vehicle that suits both your style and your budget. Whether you're looking for a tough and versatile truck to tackle any challenge, or sleek and fuel-efficient sedan to zip through traffic like a star player, we've got you covered. Plus, don't overlook our certified pre-owned vehicles that offer affordable reliability. Get ready to do a happy touchdown dance because we're offering incredible finance options. Our finance team will work their magic to secure the best rates and terms tailored to your needs. Touchdown! And there's more. John Jones Auto Group is offering game-changing incentives, lease specials, and low APRs. Make this the perfect time to drive home a deal you won't find anywhere else. Don't fumble this opportunity. Visit John Jones Auto Group today at any of our 4 locations. Or you can check us out online at johnjonesautogroup.com. And remember, you see so many because they paid so little.
Fantastic Sam's Cut and Color is hiring stylists. If you're driven, creative, and ready to make an impact, then we're looking for you. We offer competitive salaries, flexible schedules, and professional training. So bring your creativity, style, and drive to your local Fantastic Sam's today and show us what you've got. Fantastic Sam's. Real salon experiences. Real savings. Real fantastic.
Stop by Fantastic Sam's in Salem today or visit their website at fantasticsams.com.
It's time to put on the old gold and black. Hail Purdue. And jump on the Boilermaker Special.
Throws over the middle, caught. TJ Sheffield inside the 20, spins away. 5, touchdown. What a run.
Boiler up, Purdue fans. Purdue kicks off the season against the Fresno State Bulldogs. Join us Saturday, September 2nd on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Capful.
You're listening to the Radio Revolution. Rick and Bubba.
Here we go, 6 minutes past the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show. We thank you for being with us today. Coming up this hour is Coach Bruce Purlee, who is going to talk to us about a musical that he is sponsoring. That's the topic. Coming up later in the program. Speedy, the real Greg Burgess, Helmsy, Eddie Van Adler, all here. Welcome back, Bill Bubba Buster.
Rick, glad to be here. Honored and privileged. Thank all of you for letting us do what we do.
Bubba, we've got Biden clips to jump into to start the hour. Biden, where to go? Biden clip. Where to go? Everybody to Basement Joe. So here is the leader of the free world. One of our favorite categories is always on Biden clips. It's Biden versus the teleprompter. So here we go again. Clip number 1. Let's see if we can figure out what the president's trying to read.
An ordinary minister, he pursued a righteous calling that through him brought him back here. I was going to say threw him back here, but it brought him back here. It kind of threw him as well. Back here to Washington.
Who's he talking about?
All right. This is when he gets confused on the teleprompter and he looks away and starts coming up with stuff on his own.
I can't see it good enough, so
then he can't get
too fast. You think it's going too fast?
Yeah. Then he can't get back on.
I think they're giving him something to keep him going, and you can't just give it to you every day.
Right.
And I think they try to take their off days and come off of it a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it's a B12 or, what
it's
kind of juice they're coming out with.
Yeah, but I hear you.
Let the off days be when he's on vacation. He's on vacation 40%.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I think there's some times that he ends up too many days he has to be in public, and they can't just keep him on it.
Gotcha.
The doc says every other day,
and
not every day.
And you listen days he starts talking.
Well, and also, and I know we've touched on this a lot, he has a podium with microphones on it, but he brings his own.
Yeah.
And he does a handheld, which is always odd to me.
Why does he carry around his hand?
He
pursued a righteous calling.
That's so true.
That through him brought him back here. I was going to say threw him back here, but it brought him back here. It kind of threw him as well. Back here to Washington.
Do you think they give him a handheld because he'll wonder?
Yeah.
It
like
could
a security
be.
blanket.
Yeah. It could be that, and I don't know.
It won't look so bad if he wanders off without the mic.
Is that the house
You know what I'm
mic?
saying?
In other words,
standing off mic trying to talk.
Right.
are the other mics like built in for, I don't know, media or whatever, and that's the house mic he's talking to?
I don't know, buddy. I don't.
That's
Maybe.
just weird.
I don't. Maybe.
Why not just put that with the other one?
You know how they would
I think
give,
you might be right.
We're
Ralph,
through
what
it,
you're saying.
I think you guys have mentioned this, but they would give Bob Dole a pen for that.
That funny
something
hand.
to hold on to.
Or don't
that
say
hand.
funny hand, Greg.
Guys.
Did you just say funny hand?
Don't say funny.
And he just showed it.
It's not
too.
called funny hand.
No,
Greg,
it's not
what
nothing
is
funny
the
about
Well,
it.
he's got one that ain't right, and he gave.
Funny means like
they gave him
it
something
ain't
to hold
normal.
to.
Sure.
How about injured
I know
hand?
what you mean.
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Thank you
That's
for
what I
cleaning
meant.
that up.
I meant that.
I think that's what they do for Biden.
All right, next he's going to forget the name of the DHS secretary. This should be fun. The Homeland Security. Not going to be able to come up with that name. All right, here we go.
Secretary of Homeland Security, The guy who took the job, thank you for taking the job, pal.
Stolid
guy, buddy.
That sounds like me at church every Sunday. Hey, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, everybody's buddy to me.
My brother in Christ. How you doing?
Can't think of everybody's names. Struggle with names. This time, no handheld mic. He's talking to the microphones on the podium.
That's a good.
Well, he may have it in his hand, Rick. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Good same deal.
Secretary of Homeland Security.
And are we in a hurry with Homeland Security?
Took the job, Secretary of Homeland Security. The guy who took the job, thank you for taking the job, pal.
Can't think of his name.
Buddy.
Can't think of his
I'm going to
name.
ask somebody.
And it's a complicated name. That's a good one to skip.
Somebody on staff needs to work on their body.
I want to
We
get
need somebody.
I want to get 2A and B in here because
I'll
they
work
go
on it.
together so good. Now, keep in mind, this administration are going to try their best to terrify all of us over COVID again. I think it's going to be tougher to do this time. I don't know if y'all seen all the various people are sending me things to sign to say we will not comply this time and all this kind of stuff. There's all of that's going on. I don't think you're going to get, especially the heartland and the South, to comply again. You may get some of the other places, but we're about to be told that all of us have got to wear masks again. You're going to hear Karine Jean-Pierre say they're coming up with another vaccine that we're all going to take. But watch how serious they really are on the way they behave. Watch Biden and see if this guy's trying to keep people from catching the virus. Watch him right here. He's coughing into his hand and then shaking everybody's hands.
Well, he coughed in his left hand.
And so here he goes.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, so
that's okay.
It wasn't as bad. I mean, I thought he was coughing in the hand.
I did too. I thought he was coughing in the hand.
But he's still coughing like within 6 feet of him.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's Dr. Jill there. I thought she'd be in surgery or something.
Now let's go to Karine Jean-Pierre. This first vaccine that they guilted us all, and some of you were forced to take, that's really gone well, and all the mini boosters that followed, all still just putting spike protein in you just as much as they possibly could. Side effects everywhere. I have friends, unfortunately, and they're having things happen that are tied to the vaccine. Of course, you can also have side effects from the actual virus. Of course, we know that too. But let's watch Karine Jean-Pierre, and I'm sure this really comforts all of us. Here we go.
The president said in Tahoe that he had tentatively decided to recommend everyone get the new vaccine. When is he going to decide finally?
So as I think you've heard from the FDA and CDC, they've made an announcement on the new vaccine. So certainly they said that there'll be an updated vaccine mid-September, I believe. So we know that, as you all know, vaccinations against COVID-19 remains the safest protection for avoiding hospitalization, long-term health outcomes, and death, which is why we are going to be encouraging Americans to stay up to date on their vaccines.
That's not true. You did hear though that she's trying to. They're kind of done with saying it won't keep you from getting it.
Yeah, well, we've had to skip over that because nobody believes that.
We've had to skip over that one. So really, what you're saying is y'all can give me fake spike protein or the actual spike protein, and then when I get COVID anyway, I've doubled the spike protein in my body. But this is actually better for me than just catching it naturally and developing a natural immunity to it.
Right.
When the death rate, especially on this latest one, is minuscule.
Right.
And most people aren't having a tough time with it really at all. To any other than some people say, for me, I was really sick for a few days and didn't feel good. But I don't know about y'all. I had the flu. I don't know that I've ever had the flu. But
I had it last year.
But it's.
I had it one time where you were in the bed for a week.
It's not very much
that's
fun.
That's not.
You don't feel good.
Well, I've never had that.
I don't know this. I've been sick before and didn't feel good.
Yeah.
For a couple of days and also we have throughout our entire existence, as I said a few days ago on the show, you've had kids in school before and you've heard, hey man, the flu's breaking out at school. Did they stop school and put masks on kids and all that? No. Hey, there's a stomach virus going around the school spreading like wildfire. We had 100 kids out there today. Did they stop school?
Every now and then
you'll
see one close for Thursday, Friday.
A reset.
Yeah, and kind of reset, get everybody back on the page.
The damage we have done to people with these rush to market vaccines, putting children and people in masks for long periods of time, the at-home learning, and the damage we've done, what we did to the economy, what we've done to people's livelihood. If we go back and do all that again, we must be the stupid, dumbest people that have ever lived, and we deserve every disaster it brings. you cannot let them do this to us again, especially if some of it may be surrounding around the 2024 election and trying to get us into some kind of hysteria where they can justify things really that have no merit and have always been problematic, which is why we don't let people do it. So I just hope we don't get duped again. So this is the new and improved vaccine. Anybody want to tell us what that means? What do you mean it's new? What's different about it? What have y'all done different this time?
I'm sure they're trying to evolve it to take care of these things now, which points to the fact that what they have currently on the shelf is not covering what we're up against now.
Yeah.
I mean, by their own, they're telling you that it doesn't work.
Yeah, that clip we played yesterday, Biden said, we're working on a vaccine, quote, that works. So you're saying the old one doesn't?
Well,
That's
well
what
not
you're
anymore.
saying.
The disease has evolved, and it's really not in its wheelhouse anymore.
But here's the problem. As you know, I'm not a virologist and didn't study at the Wuhan School of Virology, but I do know those that are, they tell me that viruses mutate. And so as soon as they get out the new and improved one that says, hey, we think that we've got that up to variant 20, well, then variant 21 is going to come out.
Right.
Variant 22. Right. We need to learn to keep ourselves as healthy as we can, keep our immune system strong. You're going to get these things. You're going to get sick. Praise God, most of us will get better. We certainly should protect the elderly or the immune compromised and work with them as best we can. But everybody else has got to go on about their business, or we'll never get through any of it. We're doing more damage than good. 16 minutes past the hour. 866 We Be Big is the number. More of the Rick and Bubba Show coming up right after this.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Who's squeezing in one last getaway this summer? Before you take off, protect your home with Simply Safe's new 24/7 Live Guard protection. If an intruder breaks in, Simply Safe monitoring agents can see, speak to, and deter, warning them that police are on the way. Right now, you can get 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect monitoring. Visit simplysafebubba.com. That's simplysafebubba.com, or visit rickandbubba.com under the sponsors for a link. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
This summer, take premium audio with you everywhere you go with Raycon. Raycon's everyday earbuds, they look, feel, and sound better than ever with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you're listening to and optimized gel tips for an in-ear fit that is comfortable and is comfortable enough to wear all day. Plus, they start at half the price of other premium audio brands. No wonder they have over 56,000 5-star reviews. Right now, get 15% off at buyraycon.com/Bubba. That's buyraycon.com/Bubba.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FUN for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FUN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FUN for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
When you can't stop, there's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your... so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Imagine getting ahead of your irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C by treating it with Linzess. Then you could start proactively managing your constipation with belly pain and get ahead of your symptoms. Talk to your doctor about Linzess, linaclotide. Linzess is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually.
Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
At the car wash, get with the feeling now. Car wash, yeah.
Warning. This program may be found offensive by pencil-pushing, bean-counting, research-loving program directors and radio consultant gurus. Welcome to the Rick and Bubba Experience.
An experience it is, a show about anything. Thank you for being here. We'll get to more of your phone calls coming up later. Bubba, I'm a little surprised that you haven't mentioned this story today.
I think it's a little thin, Rick.
Well, I will say this. Some people are telling us that Calvin Parker has passed away. We cannot confirm that. Who the guy called about and asked about a podcast with him.
Yeah.
There's a Calvin Parker that has, but we're not sure it's the same one.
Yeah. According to Powell, it was.
Yeah, well, Powell said that, but Powell could be wrong. I've noticed the Powells in the audience, so they'll get out ahead of themselves a little bit.
How about I text Calvin Parker and see if he responds? We'll know then.
Ooh.
Yeah, we will know then.
Or the aliens just came back and got him.
I'm doing it right now.
Who knows?
Did I tell y'all? Did I ever tell y'all that when you remember when the great Steve Farrar went on in? That.
No, Rick.
That. So Steve Farrar, passed away. I guess it's been a little over a year ago now.
Yeah.
Heart attack. Like well, he and he was a great mentor of mine and was very helpful with all this, and I loved his writings and his teachings, just incredible teacher. And I'm riding down the road probably a month after he passed away, and all of a sudden I look up on the screen in the truck, and it has Steve Farrar's calling you. And I was like, oh boy.
Wow. You better don't let that one go to voicemail.
I thought to myself, all right, so I don't know how Steve pulled this off, but he may have news for me. But I answered, and it was his wife who was trying to find all of his contacts in his phone to ask about something that they were going to do. But when I first saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. It throws you a little bit. It throws you a little bit when somebody goes on in and all of a sudden you get a call from their contact. Yeah, it throws you a little bit.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Hold you up for a second.
So, Bubba, we have someone who's saying that we already know that there was life on Mars because 50 years ago we found life on Mars. This, of course, is Dirk somebody. And he says that we had life, but NASA accidentally killed it.
Well, he's saying the Viking explorers that landed on Mars back in the 70s were they were there looking for life. That was one of their primary missions, and they could scoop up some of the soil and test it, and one thing and another. And part of the test, they had to add water to it, so they could get their reading on it. And he is saying that he believes that there was life in the dirt, and when they ran the test, it killed it. Now Rick, again, he's one voice on this. I don't think that is actually correct. If there were microbes in the dirt and they killed it by running the test on it, wouldn't all of the rovers have been able to pick this up? I mean, we've had several rovers up there going around. They've been testing dirt and digging in rocks. Seemed like they would have picked up on this. Right?
I didn't even know I didn't know we got on the surface of Mars back in the 70s. I had no idea.
Viking 1 and 2, I believe.
I didn't know.
It may have been in the 70s.
I don't remember when they went.
Where was it really, Greg?
If you buy that, I mean.
Vikings landed on Mars?
Viking 1 landed in 1976. And Viking 2 was a little bit later than that.
See, I thought what we just did was the first time we'd ever landed.
No, as a matter of fact, these went in. They did a full landing. They had the big rocket engine to land, kind of like we did on the moon. And they took some really good pictures for that time and sent it back. And of course, it looked just like it looks now. There's red and there's rocks, and the sky's kind of hazy, red, orangey looking, and we don't see anything.
Well, this guy says we found life, we killed it.
Killed it,
right there.
I think that's probably his opinion on this. It'll be interesting to see if anyone will come forward and say they agree with his theory on this.
Do you know this cat?
No, I don't.
Some scientist out of Berlin, is that right? The Technical University in Berlin.
Like I say, the Viking landers landed on Mars
talking about
in the 70s.
No, he doesn't.
And they kept transmitting until the mid-80s. 82 for one and 80 for the other.
Well, these conversations, I usually can't bring much to the table. I exited this one really quick when I didn't even know we went to Mars in the 70s.
Right,
I didn't either. I had no idea.
So I knew I had nothing to bring.
Damon?
It was some really good high-def pictures they sent back for that time, for the technology.
Yeah.
I think the jury's out on this.
Right.
He may be a lone voice with a dissenting opinion unless somebody jumps in and goes,
Do you think
right.
Is this a classic case of trying to be sharp?
It may be a little of that.
Yeah.
Now, Stanley Kubrick.
I think the rovers would have found something too if there was, and I'm not saying there's not life there and it couldn't be underground somewhere, but at least not in the dirt.
What, a worm?
We haven't found any microbes.
If there is life there, they're not real motivated.
It is strange though. You look at the planet; it looks like there were flowing rivers and there were some oceans there just by the rock formations. But whatever was there obviously is not there now. So.
Now, is Mars flat too, or is it?
Yeah.
No, it's a ball.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, we can see it from here. It's round. We can see it.
You're talking about fake pictures?
No, I mean just looking at it. It's round.
Well, some of these people.
Now, is it an optical illusion? I don't think so. But that would be your only hope.
I've noticed though, like with some of these flat earthers, it's almost like if I had the money, I'm not even close.
Right.
But if I had the money, I think I'm ready to blast some of them up there and say, y'all go look for yourselves.
Well, one of them tried and he killed himself. Remember when the parachute opened on takeoff?
Yeah.
It looked like the Snake River Canyon jump.
Exactly. If you think all these pictures, I'm talking about mounds of pictures that we have, are all false, and you never have really walked out how they're gaining by the falsehood, we may need to get you up there and let you look for yourself.
Well,
can we get the official spokesperson, current day, for flat earthers? Send them up there and let that person come back and go, all right, I saw it.
Yeah. SpaceX just launched 21 new Starlink satellites.
Right.
That gives them a total now of 3,970 that's orbiting the Earth.
Holy moly.
Providing internet.
Crowded up there.
Providing internet service.
So crowded.
You cannot orbit a plate. You can't do it. There's no physics, there's no science, there's no math that says you can stay in orbit around a plate.
Yeah.
You can around a ball.
Yeah, but it's a dome. like a
Domes,
snow globe.
Domes don't count either.
Right, like
you
a-
can't orbit a dome. The numbers and the gravity's not there.
Oh,
Sorry.
You're gonna get Adler started because he's with you on this 1,000%. Both of you, your frustration with flat earthers. I'm in third place, but Adler's 1, you're 2.
Yeah, let's send them to space and just leave them there.
I think they may be on to something.
We'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that really actually matter. Like the gap between your bed and wall that's big enough for your phone, but not your hand. Or the gutters growing their own trees. Or the wall outlet your kids keep calling Sparky. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be your heating or air conditioning. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Give Seth at Marshall's a call today at 812-967-3742, and we'll be glad to take care of you.
Do you ever wonder what it would be like to live without hip or knee pain? Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine's new procedure makes it easier than you think. We're proud to be one of the first in the region to offer Mako robotic arm-assisted joint replacement surgery. This latest advancement transforms the way joint replacements are performed. Mako allows your surgeon to provide you with a personalized surgical experience based on your specific diagnosis and anatomy. This means less soft tissue damage and greater bone preservation, less blood loss, less pain, fewer days in the hospital, and faster recovery. Taking a walk, riding a bike, and playing with your grandchildren. These are just a few of the simple joys in life. But for those with bone and joint pain, these simple joys are often too painful or unbearable to truly enjoy. With Mako robotic arm-assisted surgery at Schneck, you can get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at schnecortho.com.
Beach Bend Park. That's where my summer happens.
It's where my family's come for generations for great times.
It's where amusement rides and water park slides are just my size.
It's where my friends and I have a blast on the big thrill rides. It's where we can do all the attractions and not spend time in long lines. Enjoy classic amusement rides for the whole family. Plus Splash Lagoon Water Park with slides from mild to wild. Right now, save $10 off general admission with Wendy's coupon or online promo code. Visit beachbend.com.
You may have heard the kids chanting about favorite freebies at Holiday World and Splash and Safari.
Free soft drinks, free parking, free sunscreen.
But there are plenty of favorite firsts and onlys to shout about too. Like soaring on America's only launched wing coaster,
Thunderbird!
The world's longest water coaster,
Mammoth!
In fact, we're the water coaster capital of
the world!
For summer fun worth shouting about, find your family's favorites with tickets at holidayworld.com.
This is Becky White from Wslm, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Are you ready for some football and fantastic deals on wheels? John Jones Auto Group is here to kickstart your season with unbeatable savings at all 4 of our locations. That's right, we're conveniently located in Salem, Corden, Greenville, and Scottsburg. Score big this football season and drive away a winner with John Jones Auto Group. Our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the perfect vehicle that suits both your style and your budget. Whether you're looking for a tough and versatile truck to tackle any challenge, or sleek and fuel-efficient sedan to zip through traffic like a star player, we've got you covered. Plus, don't overlook our certified pre-owned vehicles that offer affordable reliability. Get ready to do a happy touchdown dance because we're offering incredible finance options. Our finance team will work their magic to secure the best rates and terms tailored to your needs. Touchdown! And there's more. John Jones Auto Group is offering game-changing incentives, lease specials, and low APRs. Make this the perfect time to drive home, a deal you won't find anywhere else. Don't fumble this opportunity. Visit John Jones Auto Group today at any of our 4 locations. Or you can check us out online at johnjonesautogroup.com. And remember, you see so many because they paid so little.
Pack for $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Just go to relieffactor.com. That's relieffactor.com. Let's see if we can get you out of some of that pain. Also, you can go to rickandbubba.com. Look under the sponsors button for a link.
Who's squeezing in one last getaway this summer? Protect your home with the latest innovation from Simply Safe Home Security 24/7 Live Guard Protection. It's designed to help stop crime in real time. Now, if an intruder breaks into your home, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them with the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, warning them that police police are on the way. The new Smart Alarm indoor camera is the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. 24/7 live guard protection, and the Smart Alarm indoor camera works seamlessly as part of the entire Simply Safe security system to keep your whole home safe from break-ins, fires, floodings, and more. Our listeners get a special 20% off when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect Monitor. Visit simplysafebubba.com, or you can always visit rickandbubba.com under the sponsors for a link. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Rick and Bubba's in Ohio!
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Pass the gravy, please.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
35 minutes now past the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show. We're back. Thank you for being with us again today. If you have been hearing on the show today, we've been promoting, and even started promoting in the afternoon promos yesterday, that we would interview Coach Bruce Purlee, basketball coach, Auburn University. You're probably thinking we're going to interview him about basketball, but oh no. This show, you never know on this show. You never know. We actually have Bruce Purlee as our guest, and we're going to talk to him about a musical. Did anybody see that coming?
You know, usually basketball,
right.
Occasionally tornadoes,
right,
and lake life. Yeah. But today, a play.
Coach, welcome back to Rick and Bubba. How are you today, buddy?
You know what? I agree. You know, we could be talking about tornadoes and meteorology, and we could talk about insurance companies and trying to get your house fixed. We can, talk about basketball, the SEC. Football kicks off this weekend. But no, Rick and Bubba, we're going to talk about an incredible new American musical called We'll Meet Again.
So you must tell us how this happened. How in the world are you now pulled in to be an ambassador for the musical We'll Meet Again?
Last August 30th, Brandy and I went to Opelika High School. Kate Larkin invited us, a dear friend. Says, you know what? You love our country. I understand you're Jewish and you might know something about the Holocaust. I think you're going to enjoy this. So we go watch it, not knowing what it's going to be all about. We leave there never being more proud to be an American, proud of a small town in Alabama, Opelika, Alabama specifically, and hear a story about a young immigrant boy that was welcomed to this part of the country and lived an incredible life and was just incredibly grateful to this country, to the community that he grew up in, breaking down every stereotype of what would you think a Jewish family would be existing in rural small town Alabama. But he had scars and he had pain and he had memories. And this musical tells a story of Henry Stern's life. And it resonated obviously with me, but I think it also resonates with anybody that is proud to be an American. And you know what? As you guys know, we should be teaching our kids in schools more stories like this to be proud of living in an amazing country instead of just constantly throwing at them how pathetic we are.
Well, I couldn't agree with that more, because I don't have any problem, and I know you don't either, Coach, of America telling our full story, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what's happened now is all we hear is the bad, the ugly. We don't even hear the good. And what you see here is we may all have different roads, like Henry Stern, had things he had to overcome that not everybody has to overcome, but this country allowed him the opportunity to overcome it.
No, there's absolutely no question. And, guys, we've talked about this before in the show, but years ago when we were, combating, whether or not teams would be out for the national anthem because we were concerned that students would, voice their opinions about some things going on with our country and kneel for the anthem. And, I was saying don't blame the kids. Blame us as teachers, blame us as that next generation for not teaching the kids enough about the importance of that flag and what it means and the opportunity. And certainly, look, I'll tell you what, I spoil my children. I spoil my players, but I will slap the spoiled right out of them. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, we're going to give them everything we can possibly give them. We're going to love them. We're going to support them. We're going to encourage them. We're going to hold them to a high standard, and we're going to make sure that they understand in this country, you can do anything you want to do, and you can be anybody you want to be. There are going to be roadblocks. There are going to be obstacles, okay? But it's a possibility. And Henry Stern lived that life in Opelika, Alabama.
How about that?
And Bruce, I know when Kate Larkin gets involved, you can't help but be involved and go wide open.
She's going down the road. Kate's going down the road. You got to go with her, move slightly to the side, or get run over. I mean, it's happening. She has taken on this project along with many other incredible volunteers, because I think what we're talking about, people like Kate Larkin get. And so here's the deal. What Brandon and I said after watching the show, Bubba, we just all right, more people in the state need to see this. And it's so cool because the kids get to see it during the day. So, at Opelika High School yesterday, we had students from Beauregard High School and Opelika High School. They had 800 kids in the auditorium hearing about the Holocaust, which is a tough subject to talk about, but it makes you cry. And then also seeing the story about our country at its greatest time when we rescued the world and the sacrifices that we had to make. And then in the evening, it was, a paid an audience to basically help pay the bills. This week on Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be at the Goose Center. We're going to be at Mountain Brook on Sunday. You guys have got the schedule. Yeah. This is going to throughout the state of Alabama through the month of September. And I just encourage people to come out and see this because it's something that you're going to want to see.
So meetagainmusical.com is the website, but if you're just watching the show and listening, it's in show notes at rickandbubba.com. So you talked about Auburn is actually sold out tonight and tomorrow night, tomorrow night and Thursday night. But Decatur on September 6th and 7th, you can get tickets to the Princess Theater there. Florence, Alabama, another strong market for us. LAY there, 100 Point the River in Decatur. You can get that. It's going to be at the Norton Auditorium in UNA. Then Mountain Brook on the 9th and 10th at the Fine Arts Center. Athens, Georgia.
That's right at Mountain Brook High School. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And then Athens, Georgia. Yours is coming up on September the 14th at the Classic Center. Then Enterprise, Alabama, 19th and 20th at the Performing Arts Center at the high school there. Bruton, Alabama, September 21st at Woodfin-Patterson Auditorium. Mobile, the 22nd and 23rd, Davidson High School, and the Montgomery, Alabama, coming up on September the 26th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. All those dates and all the links to get tickets are at meetagainmusical.com or just go to show notes at rickandbubba.com. But it's going to cover our home state pretty solidly, so make plans to go out and see it when it comes near you.
Coach, are you excited, I guess, for football kicking off because that means basketball is just around the corner?
Well, I agree with half of that, and that is I'm excited for football kicking off. The basketball right around the corner, we got work to do. So, but it's always a fun time of the year for us because I do love practice and I do love preparation, and I do love getting a team in the summertime and working through the fall and figuring out, how we can become a great team. I like my team, one of the hardest working teams I think I've had. We can really shoot the basketball. Guys are very locked in. The culture is really, really good. We got great kids. And I think we'll be competitive again. I think we'll be a team that will compete in the upper division, and the league is really, really strong. And I'm excited for Hugh Freeze and our football program. I'm so proud of the Auburn family for stepping up, and we're already sold out in our first game against UMass. I know that Coach Freeze had to. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody in 1 year do as much in the area of coaching and recruiting to be able to recover, what was really a very depleted roster. And they've managed to. They're going to put out a competitive, football team. Coach Freeze is the closest thing I've seen to Pat Dye since I've been here. He's cut out of some of the same cloth. He gets it. He's got the combination of two things. He's a brilliant football coach, and he also is a tireless recruiter that people just want to be around. You want to be around him, and he's also got that faith-based in his core. And that certainly fits him as a leader, and it certainly fits here in the Auburn family.
Coach, there was a video that went viral last week of one of your new recruits coming in, hitting 21 3-pointers in a row. Are we going to see a lot more outside shooting this year? Is that what you're talking about? We can shoot the basketball?
Hey, listen, as long as that 3 is worth 1 more than that 2 and 2 more than that 1, we're going to step out there and shoot it. I mean, I was not a math major, but I'm just telling you, as long as that shot's, another step out is worth more, we're going to shoot it. And so, yeah, that was Denver Jones, Mountain Brooks, Leora Berman, Aiden Holloway, there's KD Johnson. We're going to put 4 guys on the floor that can really shoot it, and I'm hoping that our 5-man, will be able to stretch out a little bit. Now, that's going to change some things in transition, long shots, long rebounds. We're going to have to do a good job with our transition defense, given all that. But it does spread the floor, and if you could put 4 or 5 guys out there that can shoot it, that means people got to extend. They got to guard. That opens up driving lanes and posts up and ultimately that stuff's hard to guard.
Well, if we'd have had the 3-pointer in the 70s and 80s, Bill Bubba Bussey would have had a whole much different career.
Yeah, I got in with about 5 seconds to go, and I had a lot of half-court shots. So
yeah, let me tell you, they wouldn't have kept him on the bench on B team if we'd had the 3-pointer. They wouldn't have been no way.
Let me tell you something. The thing about Bubba is right now, he can get you open, and like he go set a screen, and he gonna get you a shot. Now,
yeah, I'd screen 2 at a time.
Yeah, he went from the guy who was making the shot, now he's more like the guy that sets the pick.
Hey, man, it's a team game. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. You got to know your role.
Coach, I just hope you can get KD Johnson fired up this year.
Coach, yeah, man, he's had a good summer. Yeah, he giveth and taketh away. I just need to giveth a little more and taketh away a little less.
Coach, thanks for being with us. Once again, go see meetagainmusical.com. It's going all over Alabama the rest of this month and into September. And you can find that link at Rick and Bubba, spell out the word and.com. Coach, thanks for taking time to be with us. See you, buddy.
Can I get 10 seconds of shameless plugging?
Yeah.
10 seconds?
Yeah.
I want to thank Jimmy Rain and Yellowwood, for being a presenting sponsor, with the Bruce Pearl Family Foundation. I want to thank Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, and Stone Martin Builders located right there in Opelika, Alabama, Alabama Power, and the Scott Bridge Company. Those have been our primary sponsors, and we're grateful because those are some great Auburn folks. That was some of the easiest phone calls I ever had to make, and as a result, this show is going to be throughout the state of Alabama to educate our kids and make us all feel really good and proud to be Americans.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you very much.
We'll meet again.
I know. We'll be talking more. Hang in there. And if you need any help with this thing with Bubba, let me know, okay? All right, so we'll be back. More Rick and Bubba coming up right after this.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Attention, your money is now controlled by the U.S. government.
Picture a world where your every purchase is monitored, tracked, and controlled by those in power to suppress the freedoms of those they see fit. Hi, my name is Jason Hansen. I'm a former CIA officer and New York Times bestselling author. And right now, I become very focused on the impending rollout of the central bank digital currency. This is not a work of fiction. It's a terrifying reality looming on the horizon. But there is a bit of good news. I've partnered with Advantage Gold to offer you a solution. They are specialists in converting your traditional assets, like those inside an IRA or 401k, into tangible assets such as physical gold and silver. Don't allow your money to be controlled. Claim your free gold protection kit from Advantage Gold. Call 800-900-8000, 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000.
Advantage Gold is not an investment advisor or a tax advisor. Consult with your financial advisor before investing.
Call 800-900-8000.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Now your ideas don't have to wait.
Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
A Rottweiler named Whiskey, with hours to live, brought back to full health. A terrier named Snoopy, paralyzed in all four legs, who ran and played again within months. These dogs are known as Marty's Miracles. Dogs brought back to health by Dr. Marty Goldstein.
I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet, similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Called the Miracle Worker by Forbes magazine, he's now created a premium dog food for you called Nature's Blend. It's the easiest way to support your dog's easy digestion, nourished skin, playful energy, and most importantly, their healthy, full life. For a limited time, save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get free premium dog treats. Go to drmartypets.com/free treats or text free treats to 511-511. Text free treats to 511-511.
I'm so confident your dog will love it. Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All pets are unique. Your pet's results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply. Paid for by Dr. Marty Pets.
From South Bend to Evansville and from Vincennes to Richmond, all over Hoosier country. Catch Indiana University football all season long.
He gets away. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
The Hoosiers kick off the season against Big Ten foe Ohio State this weekend on the Neal Tire and Auto Service Radio Network from Learfield.
New babies, sports physicals, 3D mammograms, primary care, pediatrics, oncology, advanced orthopedics, lung screenings, and surgery. From providing community health services to performing the most innovative procedures, the exceptional doctors, nurses, and staff at Schneck have been caring for friends, families, and neighbors for over 100 years. Schneck, healthy together.
At Holiday World and Splash and Safari, sometimes free takes a little convincing, especially with dads.
Free parking? That's how they get you.
They're just naturally suspicious of free stuff. Free soft drinks!
Whoa. That's how they get you.
But after a day of fun on the world's longest water coasters and our 400 drone light show, dads come around. At Holiday World, we get you. We're just not out to get you. That's why there's
free soft drinks, free parking, free soft drinks!
Get tickets at holidayworld.com.
This is Becky White from Wslm, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Are you ready for some football and fantastic deals on wheels? John Jones Auto Group is here to kickstart your season with unbeatable savings at all 4 of our locations. That's right, we're conveniently located in Salem, Corden, Greenville, and Scottsburg. Score big this football season and drive away a winner with John Jones Auto Group. Our dedicated team is committed to helping you find the perfect vehicle that suits both your style and your budget. Whether you're looking for a tough and versatile truck to tackle any challenge, or sleek and fuel-efficient sedan to zip through traffic like a star player, we've got you covered. Plus, don't overlook our certified pre-owned vehicles that offer affordable reliability. Get ready to do a happy touchdown dance because we're offering incredible finance options. Our finance team will work their magic to secure the best rates and terms tailored to your needs. Touchdown! And there's more. John Jones Auto Group is offering game-changing incentives, lease specials, and low APRs. Make this the perfect time to drive home, a deal you won't find anywhere else. Don't fumble this opportunity. Visit John Jones Auto Group today at any of our 4 locations. Or you can check us out online at johnjonesautogroup.com. And remember, you see so many because they paid so little.
The Lutheran Mission Federation and St. Peter's Lutheran Church of Brownstown, Indiana, invite you to pray the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Meadowview Health and Rehabilitation. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers, solutions, and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Meadowview, visit ascseniorcare.com or call 812-883-4681. That's 812-883-4681.
Get ready for the new school year with some custom school swag from Tees and Tumblers on the Square in Salem. The new school year and football season is right around the corner, and you'll want to come in and get your school's logo put on a variety of products to show your school spirit. Their back-to-school special is a logo tee of your choice with a tumbler for just $35. Located on the northwest side of the square, Tees and Tumblers offers a variety of pre-printed items, or they can custom make your items in the store. They have custom can koozies, air fresheners, and lots more. The possibilities are as endless as your imagination. Call 812-508-6199 or stop in and see the staff at Tees and Tumblers today.
Traumatic that must have been for her to wait that
I think about a good 6 years I'd have been telling it.
Well, this was a different time. Now in today's deal, the person would have about 8 TikTok videos about what happened.
That's true. They'd be out in front of you.
It was different. It was.
Well, especially if you saw something and you thought they might come back and get you,
Right,
you might
yeah.
be quiet about it.
So, Bubba, would you rather talk about Taliban? Would you rather watch Porcupine versus Jaguar? Or, I'm interested in this, ex-NFL running back Stephen Ridley is going to show his race with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one because
All right.
I was wondering about the Kevin Hart thing. You know, he had the video clip. He was in
Funny.
the wheelchair where he
Heard
got
so.
hurt trying to race.
A lot of language.
But we never saw the actual video.
Yeah.
And we may not want to play the audio from it.
Kevin Hart was funny, but we couldn't play the audio because it was riddled.
It was a lot like his stand-up routine.
Yeah, but can we see this one, Stephen Ridley, showing the actual race? We can do this one.
Yes,
Racing down the
Who's
street. Stephen Ridley?
He's an ex-NFL star.
All right.
There's
where
and
it
you
comes
can
up,
see
and you
Star lightly.
Yeah.
He was hanging in there.
He was. They raced twice, evidently, and on the second race, Kevin Hart said age 40 caught up with him right there, and he is in trouble.
That was like when you and Speedy ran that day.
Worst. That is the worst feeling.
yeah.
Where in the world are they at?
He said he pulled so many things he didn't know the name of all of them.
And I love what
So bad he's in a wheelchair.
I love what he's got
That's
on
the
himself.
video you
Go,
showed me.
why would I
Wheelchair.
do that? Yeah, wheelchair.
Okay.
He's asked the question, why would I do this?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
what did I have to prove?
I wish so badly he didn't use bad language. In that,
I'm gonna
'cause
say,
he is
I
funny.
was just about to say,
That's
I
not
know,
like him.
I know he uses bad. That's a funny man.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Oh yeah, well, it's just like a lot of them. Without, he's just
And
funny.
would
He
be funny
he don't
without
need all
it.
that. He don't need all that.
Yeah, he just uses Greg language, but man, I wish we could.
I don't use that. He goes a little further with
Yeah,
that.
he does.
Well, I made the mistake.
Greg in the break room.
I made the mistake of thinking I'd watch one of his stadium tour.
Oh, really?
No, he didn't. The good news is though he doesn't cause you to waste any time. He
Oh,
gets
yeah.
nasty real quick.
Oh.
So you're able
Let
to
you
go.
know what you're up against.
You're able to go.